Sega.
Hi everybody, I'm TheHande in here, and as you see, there's the Sonic Team logo, and here we go. This is Sonic Generations. Alright, this is one of my all-time favorite Sonic games, and we're going to start a new game. I'm playing this on the Xbox One, and so yeah, this of course was the first. This is kind of, you know, this is the game that Sonic Forces is a bit of a, you know, a sequel to. So this is the game where you get to play as the old and new Sonics, and this is the quote-unquote classic version of Green Hill Zone. It doesn't actually resemble Green Hill Zone that much. And actually, yeah, I'm already reminded of something that I maybe wasn't a big fan of. It seems the video is a bit blurry, and not as in that the picture is unfocused, but rather like there's a little bit of a like what is that? Not a motion blur, but I don't know. It's something that it's a bit out of focus for me. Now it doesn't actually look half bad. And I do love the square patterns on the rocks as well, which reminds me of the Sonic movie, incidentally. I haven't really talked much about the Sonic movie, and that's because alright, that's actually kind of a funny thing though. Of course, when the Sonic movie was new, well, I actually get to go see it in theaters. In fact, it might be the last movie that I went to see in theaters, because I don't think I went to the movie theater after, you know, that, because of, you know, what's going on in the world right now. But yeah, I did not see the post-credit scene when I went to see the movie. I only saw it after Minna got the DVD for it, and yeah, and I suppose they're going to make the sequel at some point. At least I hope they will. But of course, you know, all movies are really in a bit of a pickle right now. It's really annoying because now, I'm just like not, you know, movie theaters are open in my country and things, even during this like these trying times. But you know, I really don't feel like going to the movie theater anymore, like, because, you know, it's because of everything that's going on, you know, with the corona and stuff. All right. I do have to say, I do like this, that it actually, like, just starts you off with a level straight away. It's only now that we get the first cutscene. But I do like these cutscenes, though. I do think that they are cute. Because this is an Xbox 360 game, but I'm obviously playing this on the Xbox One. My capture device has not arrived yet. So I decided I was gonna do, at least initially, just a one-off of this. And we'll see if I make more of this. I'm planning on doing a whole bunch of these short one-off episodes, and then kind of deciding after that which one I want to continue on.
Hey guys, what's going on? You having a party or something? Surprise!
Okay, I don't know why the video looks so grainy. I don't remember it looking this grainy in the originally. I know that they did that whole fucking 3D nonsense with this. Ah, there's Cream. Look at all these cute characters that you don't get to play as. That was my issue with Sonic Forces as well. That I did like the fact that they included all the different characters, but it's very annoying to me that you don't get to play as any of them. Like, there is a mini game with Rouge you can play in this, but like, you literally, I don't think you actually like play as Rouge. You like carry her or something, which is weird. And that's annoying because, of course, I like it when you get to play as all the other characters. My favorite character in this game, by the way, is Classic Tails. Like, Classic Tails is so goddamn cute. Oh yeah, and you get to play all the different levels. You get to choose whether to do the 3D or the quote-unquote classic versions of them first. Right, I think you save Tails first, and then is it Knuckles second or third? I think Knuckles has to be pretty early on because... Alright, we get into the hub world now. I really do not like the texture on Sonic's gloves there. It doesn't look very nice. Yeah. And I guess this is another moment to talk about, like, actually, like, how I like most of the 3D Sonics. But the thing is, like, actually, I haven't played that many 3D Sonics, so that's something. I have never played Sonic 06, for instance, and I've said also in the past that I really actually would want to. I'm genuinely curious. I'm sure it's a bad game, but I still want to play it. Alright, so here we go. And I missed... Okay, yep. Oh, actually, this is actually kind of funny because this version of copy of Sonic Generations that I have is actually one of few games that I have not bought from my home country. I actually bought this in the UK. I don't think I was in Scotland anymore. I think I bought this copy from Heathrow Airport. When I was waiting for my flight on the flight back to Helsinki, when I was moving back to Finland after my little Scottish adventure. Wait, how do you? Oh, it's X. Yeah. All right. So this is the thing that I've criticized some. Like, this is the thing that I do hate about modern Sonic games is the so-called Sonic roller coaster effect, because they're basically all I mean, I screwed that up, but basically all I would have had to have done was hold X, and Sonic would have done that stupid boost thing, which I don't like at all. I don't remember if this has the Wick power. I mean, not Wick, but what do you call it? The widget powers. The powers that you had in Sonic Lost World. Sonic Lost World is a game that I kind of would want to let's play because that's the last really good 3D Sonic game that came out. Well, okay, yeah, Sonic Forces was also good. It wasn't great, but the thing with Sonic Forces was that, or rather, the thing with Sonic Lost World was that even though it was a good game for the most part, then the final levels in it were just abysmal. I hated them. Like, that game got like ridiculous hard towards the end, and I did not like that. And the ice, it starts with the ice levels. The ice levels are really frustrating. And then, well, again, case in point is another friggin' Sonic roller coaster. But yeah, the ice levels got like ridiculous hard at first, and then after that, like, I suppose that, in a weird way, it was kind of nice that there was like actual challenge in like in a 3D Sonic game, because that's kind of my main gripe with most 3D Sonic games, is that there's really no challenge in them. And Sonic Forces definitely had a little bit of that problem as well. There were points where the difficulty spiked up, but it was never like at a decent level, like where it felt challenging, but also didn't feel like unfair, like it wasn't like a boss fight or something that was going on. Because that's where the difficulty actually did spike up most of the time, was usually during the boss fights or something. And incidentally, because of that, my favorite level, because I did the videos last year where I did my favorite... No, wait, that was this year, actually, yeah, so... I did my favorite Sonic levels, and my favorite Sonic Forces level is a classic Sonic level because it's one of the few levels that actually is challenging, but also fun. And I think that boost is affected by how many rings I get, so... Yeah, but here, like, you can just keep boosting all the way to the end, but there's no reason not to hold the button, which is a bit annoying. Alright, and we're gonna have to pause it. Alright, here we go. Let's continue on. Oh my god, like, his Tails looks so horrified with that, like, with his teeth showing and everything.
I thought I was dead, floating without a body in a...
I guess Tails is the only one you can't save with classic Sonic, so his dialogue is always the same. But I love saving the characters as classic Sonic because they always have a comment like, "Why do you look a little bit shorter or something?"
You're just awfully familiar.
Not to me, but this place looks like something sucked all the life and color out of it. Totally strange.
No stranger than rescuing genies in magic books or saving...
Oh yeah, and they then made that's a reference to the fairy tale games, which is funny because I don't think they're supposed to be canon, but I suppose this was, you know, the whole point here was to just acknowledge the entire Sonic franchise and not like question stuff too much.
I'll be back soon.
So this is, by the way, so Sonic here is Roger Craig Smith, who is also the voice of Chris Redfield.
I thought you already left.
I loved him both. He was also Sonic's voice in, yeah, all of these voice actors were in Sonic Boom as well. I forget who Tails' voice actor is, but this is by far, hands down, the best Tails voice actor. The second, my second favorite for that probably is the whoever it was who did the voice for the '90s cartoons, because Tails sounded really cute in that. All right, so that looks like Knuckles. Oh no, that's Amy. Okay. All right. Let's do the modern version first, because I really want to hear what Amy has to say about Tiny Sonic. Okay, so this is a Chemical Plant Zone. Oh yeah, and this is something I do love about this game. This is absolutely is all the different remixes of the. Oh my God! Immediately fucked up. There's no excuse for that. That was just poor gameplay on my part. So yeah, I love the different soundtrack variants on this. Okay, so you do have to pay attention a bit here, because you can't just hold X the whole time. Yeah, I really liked Sonic Forces though. That game was awesome. Visually stunning, but I do think it was a little too easy. That was by and away my biggest criticism for that game, was that it was just way too easy. And although yeah, creating your own character was fun, but I do hate that ultimately, like, a lot of the, you know, the thing that seemed to be like such a big deal with it, which was all the different characteristics, like depending on what animal you picked, those ended up not really like playing that significant of a role in the whole story of it. Oh God. Although you know, it kind of has slight shades of oh yeah, those. Oh, you know, it did have slight shades of. Can I do the bounce? Does this game have that? No, it doesn't. Okay. You know, it does have shades of that. The game that I have actually let's played on this channel before, which is Jedi Academy, because I love games where you can like customize your character's appearance and it affects the way the characters look like in cutscenes and stuff. So in that regard, it had a little bit of shade of that, because Jedi Academy is that kind of game where you get to completely customize your character. But also your character is like fully fledged, like has a personality and everything. So I do think that was a bit of a missed opportunity. They could have done way more with that. This is actually terrifying because I now know you can't hear the music. Oh yeah, and my favorite. Okay, so this is another thing. Okay, I need some air. I need air. God damn it. There we go. Okay, so. Oh yeah, and so I mentioned that video that I did of my favorite Sonic levels, and actually my favorite level from this game is the classic version of the Sonic 06 level, which is oh god, it's the city level with all the fire, but I forget what it's called. Especially, I love that final bit when it's the level end screen, the Robotnik standard or whatever the hell it is, the signpost, yeah, the signpost that you spin, and when it flies away. I love that. Like, I know somebody there a long time ago, like I saw in someone's video. When that happened, and they go like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, I clearly that person did not like that level very much, but I do. I absolutely think it is absolutely the most coolest, badass-looking level in the game. And it's funny because it comes from like what is universally regarded as the worst Sonic game. I think there might have been a bonus route there that I could have taken, but whatever. I'm not gonna question it too much. I got another fucking extra life. It's not like the extra life matter either, though. It's okay. I was worried that I'm gonna run into an enemy and kill myself, because that sometimes does happen with these. Okay, and that's the end. Good. That's a good one. I'm not sure if we have time to finish the classic version in this recording session, but I'm gonna start it at least.
Sonic!
Oh, we have another cutscene. Okay, I guess we won't then.
This chemical plant feels familiar. I'd never forget a smell like this. And that pink water makes me really nervous for some reason.
That big one.
You're right, Tails. This place is giving me deja vu all over again.
Alright, but not... Okay, that wasn't as long as I thought it would be. But, yeah, we still have to do the classic version of it. So half the level is now colorized. And then we have to, do the... Alright. The swappies. Let's do the swappies. Alright then, mate. I don't know what that was. That was a weird combination of... I mean, Brits do call their friends mates, but, I was actually gonna say govna, actually. Oh yeah, this is my fucking jam. I have a Sonic 2 Let's Play as well, and Sonic 2, of course, is my favorite Sonic game. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again, like, Sonic Adventure 2 is potentially my second favorite game, but I do realize that more often than not, I tend to go for Sonic 1 for my second favorite. Although, I have to, again, stress that my favorite version of Sonic 1 is the PAL version. That's the version I grew up in. It's always, you know, because I have the Sonic, the Mega Drive Classics collection on this Xbox One. I do like playing it, but the thing is, like, the NTSC speeds, it always still feels weird to me, even though I played it a lot more now, thanks to this collection, because sometimes, you know, you just want to play some Sonic, and you don't want to question it, but I actually have the Mega Drive waiting, and that's something I was trying to say in the Mega Man X7 Let's Play that I have going on right now, is that I actually know the game that I'm going to Let's Play next, once my capture card, you know, comes, and provided that it works, will be a Mega Drive game, because actually Minna got me a really awesome Mega Drive game, and so yeah, I intend to do a full series, or if I somehow manage to beat it in like in one video, I might do that. But anyway, there is a Mega Drive. There's another Mega Drive on a Let's Play on an actual Mega Drive coming your way, and I think we have to pause it, unfortunately. Ooh, there are some like weird issues with that. Oh, the X button apparently like just is automatically the spin dash. You don't have to. I instinctively like hold down when I do the spin dash, but apparently you don't need to do that. But this gameplay feels so much nicer than Sonic 4. Like I've talked about, like how Sonic 4 was supposed to be like the, you know, the throwback to the classic Mega Drive Sonics, and honestly, it's just not as fun because you can't use the spin dash really in that. I mean, you can, but it's completely useless. The gameplay is more closer to the 3D Sonics, and in the 3D Sonics, I accept that the spin dash is completely pointless. But that's because in the 3D Sonics, you jump a lot more. And you do the aerial attacks, and, you know, because the aerial attacks home in on enemies, that's why you use them. So, alright, now we're gonna save Amy. Oh, this is gonna be cute. I don't think we're gonna get very far in this, we're gonna, you know, I don't think I'm gonna do the first boss. Aw, look at her. She's cute as a button.
Thank you, Sonic. Wow, you look younger every day. What's your secret?
Amy is just so goddamn cute. Alright, so next one is Knuckles, and I really want to hear what Knuckles has to say as well. I'm sure those reactions are all on YouTube, but I really want to... But, yeah, so, okay, this might be the first level that I'm going to have actual trouble with, because I'm going to do both versions of this level, so we might do this a slightly extra long episode. But I'm not going to do... I'm probably not gonna get up to the boss in this first one. Yeah. So this level, of course, is not from Sonic 3. Technically, this is from Sonic and Knuckles. This is the first level where I remember having any kind of trouble with. Oh yeah, it has these clouds. I love these clouds though. When I'm trying to think back to the my favorite Sonic levels video, and I'm trying to remember, did I do a separate videos for separate favorite levels for Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles? Because this is not in Sonic 3, this is in Sonic and Knuckles. Oh my god, okay, first legit death, like I actually, well yeah, okay, never mind, second legit death. That was, I really screwed that. I screwed the pooch on that. Oh my god, but I don't remember what my favorite level was in... Oh, no, yes, of course I do. It's Glacier. The ice level was my favorite. The second ice level from Sonic 3. Yeah, exactly, okay. Yeah, but I didn't make it... You know, I have the Tails run of... Actually, this is giving me flashbacks of the Sonic Team Racing. That's another game that I've been thinking about Let's Playing, maybe. And also, Diddy Kong Racing, but unfortunately, like I said, my capture card hasn't arrived yet. But yeah, the first game that I'm gonna Let's Play once I get my capture card is gonna be a Mega Drive game. Absolutely. Actually, and another thing, something funny that I was doing yesterday. I was trying to win the World Cup in World Cup Italia 90. Because actually, like, the World Cup, it doesn't take very long in that to get to the World Cup, but I ended up losing to the Netherlands, or as it's called in that game, Holland. You know, it's not the name of the country, but whatever. Oh, this is actually giving me serious Sonic Forces flashbacks. There was this kind of a spinny thing in that as well. And actually, this actually reminds me of Laputa a little bit, those cubes. Oh, man. Oh, yes, and there was a movie I watched yesterday that I hadn't watched in ages, which is Rush Hour 2. And I fucking love that movie, and, but it reminded me again that I really should hunt down the DVD for Rush Hour 3, because I actually have... Oh my god, okay. I went a little bit more to the right because I thought I was going to miss the platform, and then it turned out there was no platform there. Whoopsies. Yeah, so Rush Hour 3, I haven't seen that one in ages either, but actually, that's the thing, like, with Rush Hour, I like Rush Hour 1, but in my opinion, Rush Hour 1 is actually the inferior movie of that series. 2 and 3 are way more funnier, and it's the same reason why I actually... controversial opinion here. It's the same reason why I like Ghostbusters 2 more than Ghostbusters 1, because I like the fact that the characters have history. I've always been like that, and I always like characters that have history and some significance. Not to say, like, I don't like the first Ghostbusters, obviously I do, and as a kid it's probably one of my favorite movies, but I've watched Ghostbusters 2 way more, and it is, in my view, just a more interesting, more nuanced film, despite it being a sequel and despite being somewhat notorious as a sequel. Oh god, I never saw the fourth Ghostbusters movie either. That came out earlier this year as well. I am gonna go see it, obviously, at some point. At some point, I'm gonna see it. It might be on some home media already, and I'm not aware of it. Yeah, sorry, I'm old. Oh yeah, but that's another thing I wanted to talk about. So I had a video not long ago on this channel where I was playing Zero Wing and talking about this anime that I like called It's the Order of Rabbit. And I remember I was complaining about, like, how one of the girls on that show changed voices, or the voice actress kind of changed her performance kind of weirdly. That I wasn't a big fan of it, but I re-watched that episode with my sister Minna not long ago, and honestly, now that I listened to it for the second time, I don't know what the hell I was on about. Like, maybe I was just tired when I watched it the first time and I wasn't paying attention. But I'm trying to. What I'm saying is, like, I totally I was talking out of my ass when I said that her voice had changed. Like, maybe she just had, maybe it's just the lines that she had in that distracted me from it. So I don't know what the hell I was going on about. Like, now that I look at it, oh yeah, this is oh, there's the death egg. Nice. Man, this level. Okay, well, I was about to say this level feels like it's going on forever. Luckily, it ended now. And let's start off the. So yeah, Sky Sanctuary. I mean, it's a nice-looking level. Don't get me wrong, but I honestly would have preferred if they had done, if they would have gone like an actual Sonic 3 level from instead, like the Glacier Zone, or I don't remember what the Glacier or the ice level, what it was actually called in that. Okay, wait, how do I do this again? Fucking Actually, another thing that I really don't like about this level is the fact that all the bosses or the enemies are just those Eggman robots. Even though I do like I've said this before, like Sonic 3, not my is easily like one. Okay, not my least favorite. That's not a fair thing to say. It's not my least favorite of the 2D Sonics, not even by a long shot. But it's like it's like my least favorite of the first 3 like official canon ones. Like if we don't start counting stuff like the Sonic Spinballs and everything, which you know is a piece of shit. Out of the first 3, it is easily my least favorite. And Sonic and Knuckles just you know. Because I do think, you know, I have a weird thing with Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic 3, that I do really consider them different games. And so even though most people like consider Sonic and Knuckles not like an actual game, more like just, you know, the second half of Sonic 3. But yeah, it is, I feel like that, I also feel that way about like Sonic 4 Episode 2, that even though it was supposed to be just the, you know, the second, and you know, especially because these days, those kinds of episodic games are nothing new. Like they, you know, they are just a normal. Oh, okay, I get to do the runnies. I do not think you actually did this in the real Sky Sanctuary in Sonic and Knuckles. You did this in the spinny thing was was actually in Sonic 3 in that other level, the one with the hoops, the ring things. But yeah, I also just kind of look at Sonic 4 Episode 2 as its own game rather than just the second part, because it's just not as much fun. Oh, okay, I really thought that was gonna go on for a bit longer. Oh god, oh god. Oh no, I don't want your fucking speed up, power up bullshit. Seems like I'm breaking a lot of windows here. Alright, so yeah, I haven't seen the newest Bond movie either, and I really would want to because, oh no. Yes, people might remember that I am a bit of a James Bond fan, even though my James Bond videos aren't online anymore. And, no, that was not for copyright reasons, that is for other YouTube-related reasons that I'm not a big fan of, but yeah, whatever. But I still would have wanted to have seen it, so it's a shame, like, but you know, now the vaccines are getting developed and everything, so hopefully in a couple of months things will probably be back to normal again. Like, I'm one of those people that the pandemic didn't, like, change my daily life too much. I'm lucky enough to have actually been working this year. My job, by the way, yeah, my job has already ended by the time I'm recording this, so, you know, it's whatevs. Alright, but, yes, we'll see this one last cutscene, and then we'll end it for this episode of Sonic Generations, and, you know, leave a comment if you want to see me, keep playing this. Actually, there might be a couple of cutscenes here, so this might actually be the perfect cap-off point. Except I remember the really long cutscene only happens after the boss fight. Yeah, no, because the Sonics only meet during the boss fight.
Thanks, Sonic. You did a good job back there. Hey, did you gain weight?
Aw, that's mean. Now you hurt his feelings. Oh no, there was no cutscene here. Alright, yeah, it was... Oh no, yes, but you have to go get the keys. Was it like you have to do these challenges or something? Yes, you have to do a few of the challenges before you can get the keys. Okay, let's see if we can do one of the challenges before we end the episode. In Sky Sanctuary? Okay, that doesn't look like a lot of fun. Oh no, this is the same level. Fuck it, no. No, I'm not playing this garbage again. Let's go to Green Hill. Let's do one of the Green Hill challenges as the last challenge. But yeah, I want to do Green Hill. If there's a Green Hill challenge that I can do, like that's fairly quick. That's another doppelganger race. What is this? Knuckles, horde of enemies. A horde of giant enemies try to interfere with Knuckles. Okay. Do we actually get to play as Knuckles? Oh, you're just racing Knuckles. Okay. Alright, this wasn't as much fun as I thought it would be, but yeah, whatever. We'll just do the quick race then. Oh no! Okay, I can bounce off them. Alright, so I didn't realize that. Whoa, this guy got these weird giant enemies. That's this is from one of the Sonic racing games. Is this from Sonic R? I don't know honestly because I've never played it. Oh my god, how am I supposed to get up there? Okay, there we go. But gotta get that crazy bounce on that guy. I really lose a lot of speed doing that, though. That doesn't seem like a smart thing to do. Okay, this I clearly did not pick the best possible challenge to do at the end of here. This is. I think I'm losing. I think I'm about to lose on this. Yeah, I did. Okay, let's try again because I was a little clueless that first time. All right, so but yeah, so that was all I was trying to say. Is like, I just, Sonic and Knuckles just doesn't feel like it just feels like it just feels like a bit of a half-assed Sonic sequel and not like a proper, game. And the thing is, like, Sonic 4, not that I was a big fan of Sonic 4 Episode 1, but I did find it a bit more entertaining than the second episode, simply because the levels were a lot better. They weren't, like, great or anything, but yeah. Oh yeah, and I think I've said this before, that the only reason I haven't done Sonic Forces either is because there's just so many goddamn levels in that that will drag it out even further. Like, and me and Retro Geyser, we did have, for a brief time, we had a Let's Play of that as well, but Kaiser took it down for whatever reason, so now it's not online anymore, and I don't know if he's planning on ever bringing those back. Okay, finally did that. Wait, how many challenges do you have to do to get the key? No, oh, I just hit the button there. I didn't even have time to read. Okay. Oh yes, now we have the key. Perfect. Perfect. So that's the first of 3 keys. But yes, I think we will end it for this episode of Sonic Generations. Thank you for watching. I'm TheHande, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.